Hello and welcome to my channel. It's the Network Specialist. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell so that you know each and every time I upload a video. Everything I will discuss in this video is alleged and in my very own opinion, used for entertainment purposes only. Today, we are going to be chatting about Beauty in Black, Tyler Perry's movie on Netflix. So you guys know that they just came back with some more episodes. So they came back with episodes 9 through 16. So that's what we're going to talk about. And I see that Annette, and thank you so much for being here, sis, and putting a 1 in the chat, is letting me know that she can hear me. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, I have to say this about Tyler Perry movies because they seem to get better and better. Um, it seems like he listens to what his viewers have to say. So what I love about these 9 through 16 episodes, there was never a dull moment. Okay. I really like the first 1 through 8 episodes, but I like these episodes even better. Um, what I really like about this movie is in this movie, Beauty in Black, the women in this movie are badass, okay? Like, I mean, everybody in the movie is very like bossy, over the top, whatever you want to call it. But I like that it's not just the men, it's the men and the women in this movie. This movie is out there. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot going on with, the excessive, nudity. I mean, that part is over the top. So if you can't stomach that, this might not be the movie for you. But if you have not had the opportunity to go and watch the movie, go and watch the movie. You're going to love the movie. While I was watching this movie, I was screaming, I was laughing. It's hilarious. Um, very intense, just some crazy stuff going on. But honestly, this stuff does happen in real life. So it's definitely something that you don't see every day in your real life, but you do hear about it on the news, sex, trafficking, that type of thing. It's some of that going on in this movie. So it is some situations that, we probably need to be aware of and we need to talk about or whatever the case may be. But the other thing about this movie, especially these last episodes, a portion of the movie, the way that at the end of the movie, this guy, this billionaire wanted to marry her. Well, actually, he's worth about 350 to 400 million. Wanted to marry her and give her a better life. So that kind of reminds me of one of my favorite movies, Pretty Woman with Julia Roberts. It has that kind of, you know, storyline to it. So that's kind of like a positive, but the way that it went off, like now I can't wait to see more episodes because again, it gets better and better. So it also has the storyline of, a family having a business that is being sued because the products that they're putting out there on the market is causing people to have cancer, so it has that element to it as well. um and it has an element of this father who absolutely cannot stand his sons. They're spoiled, they never really worked a day in their life, they have privilege and they're just spoiled, so they're just basically doing drugs, drinking a lot of alcohol, causing havoc, and not doing anything to help the family business. But everybody is trying to keep their shares within the family business so that they can continue with this lifestyle. So, some kind of way, um, the dad in the family business, he has this thing about this low key attraction to men. So he ends up going to this strip club that, unbeknownst to him, is being ran by his brother, and they're doing illegal activities, extorting money and things like that. And a part of the will that their dad set up for them, they can't have any felonies and any criminal activities, or their shares will go to the other shareholders. Okay. So one of the brothers found out that his brother is doing this illegal activity. So coming up in the new episodes, I'm pretty sure we're going to see where he's going to out his brother for doing these illegal activities so that he can remove him from the will and take over his shares. But the part that the family doesn't know is that this same brother is dying. They have not gave his diagnosis. I'm pretty sure it's some type of cancer, but he is dying. So on his deathbed, he decides to marry this girl that he's become fond of, and he's become fond of her, and a male friend of hers that he's been having a low key relationship with. So he's going to marry her so that his sons will be put out of the will, as well as his brother and possibly his ex-wife. Okay. So there is a lot of moving parts to this movie, a lot going on. So you really have to pay attention to know what's going on. But what I also like is the man in the movie that's a friend of the lady that he's going to ultimately marry. He kind of got them in this situation where they're being, sex traffic. So he feels really guilty about that. So they join forces to be there for each other, as well as her best friend, and her name is Rain. She's actually in the hospital through these entire episodes, 9 through 16, because she decided to have an illegal um buttocks enhancement surgery at the hotel room instead of going to a licensed professional. So that goes bad. So she's pretty much in the hospital for all of these episodes. But even though she's in the hospital, she still plays a large part in the movie. So these three stick together throughout all of these episodes to be there for each other. So I'm hoping that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Um, but the people that are doing this to them also went to get the star on the show, the one that's going to marry the millionaire. They went to get her sister and bring her there so that they can do the same thing for her. So when that happened, she went ballistic. And as a result of her crashing out, going ballistic, several people will be unalived, um, as well as injured. One of the sons of the family, she pushed him out of a window. He didn't die, and it didn't seem like he suffered any, major injuries. But, this is a person that she had been having a sexual relationship with, and his wife also found out. So, um, his wife is looking for her to do something to her for cheating with her husband. And that, to me, is really crazy because during the entire movie, the wife acts like she hates her husband's guts. But when he starts to cheat on her, she wants revenge. Like, why do you want revenge on someone who you hate? And you even said that you wish that he would have, you know, been unalived when she pushed him out of a window. So it's like you're also sitting around waiting on him to be unalive, but yet and still, when you find out he's cheating on you, you want revenge. So again, they have this crazy type of love hate thing for each other because he does the same thing to her. Like, he thought that she was having an affair with their attorney, which she was not, because the attorney for the family is actually having a low key relationship with her husband's brother. But she did kind of make her husband believe that she was having an affair with the attorney to make him jealous, when in all actuality, she's actually having an affair with the driver. Okay. So I don't know if she wanted to throw him off or whatever the case may be, but everybody is committing adultery. Okay. There's no shortage of affairs in this movie. Everybody's committing adultery. And again, the brothers, they are into heavy drugs and drinking a lot of alcohol, which is one of the reasons why their dad hates their guts, is because he just feels like they had all of these opportunities to really make a difference in the family business, but yet they choose to just be addicted to drugs and addicted to alcohol and just carry on like they don't have responsibilities. So if something were to happen to the dad, there's really nobody except for the daughter-in-law that could take over the business. But you would think that one of his sons would want to carry on the family legacy, but that's just not the case in this movie. They just want to freeload off of their parents and, you know, continue with their destructive lifestyles. Now, the mom, on the other hand, she's also a part of the business, and she's badass. Now, I'm gonna say this: they all are ruthless demons, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, I still like the fact that she's not letting, all of these men run over her. She stands her ground, okay? And when you have sons, sometimes you have to be that type of mom, okay? And she does love her sons to some degree, unlike the dad who hates their guts. Um, and even when the dad found out that the star of the movie, which is the girl that the dad is going to ultimately marry, had threw his son out the window, he didn't feel no ways about it. Like, he told her, the next time you try to harm somebody, make sure that you get the job done. And I mean, I can't believe that somebody would say that about their sons, but that's just how much he hates his son. Okay. So, it's definitely a good watch. I decided to, um, I went out on Saturday and went out to lunch and had a great time. And I decided on Sunday I was going to binge watch and watch all eight of their, new episodes. So that's what I did. I spent my entire Sunday watching this movie. I really enjoyed it because Sunday is my relaxation day anyway. So it was pretty much Netflix and chill for me on Sunday. And it was a great choice. And again, I really like the movie. I hate that it had to end. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing new episodes. And I have no idea what the time frame of when the new episodes will come out. So hopefully I don't have to wait too long so that I can see how all of this mess turns out. And I just want to see, a happy ending for the young people who found themselves in this situation, especially her sister that got caught up and she's only 16 years old, which is really sad. And the fact that she has a deadbeat for a mom and, her mom has a boyfriend that's abusive and was abusing both of her daughters. So her sister really felt some kind of way because she left her there to be, you know, raped by her mom's boyfriend. So eventually they came to get her as a form of revenge on the sister. So that's when she went apeshit crazy and it was on at that point. She didn't care who had to lose their life. All she was trying to do was protect her sister. And I can definitely see how, at that point, that's all she cared about. Because if she doesn't protect her sister, there's nobody else to do that. So she was definitely trying to protect her sister and her best friend, Rain. So hopefully, when this movie comes back, we'll see a happy ending to the story of these sisters. Who had to deal with all of this type of trauma because their mom just wasn't a good mom, basically. And we see that a lot when moms have a boyfriend that is messing with their children and the mother doesn't do anything about it to protect her kids. Hey, Paula, thank you so much for being here. So, yeah, we see it happen all the time, and sometimes moms even side with their boyfriends and accuse their daughters of lying, knowing full well that their boyfriend is messing with their daughters. So some parents can be bought, and that's essentially what happened to her 16-year-old sister. She was sold to these people to be sex trafficked. Okay. So, thankfully, her sister was able to, get her out of the situation. And we'll just have to wait and see what happens next. Paula, did you get a chance to see the movie Beauty in Black? Hey, FMC, thank you so much for being here. Did anybody get a chance to see Beauty in Black? FMC, I think you told me that you were going to watch it. Did you get a chance to watch it? And what did you think about it? And you too, sound check on that. I know you're probably working in the bushes, but did you get a chance to watch the actual movie? I'm just trying to get some feedback from you guys if anybody had the opportunity to watch it and see what you thought about the movie. One thing I am glad that Tyler Perry did change the course of his movies because they were really starting to look the same. Like everybody was over the same storyline of his movies. What, FMC? She says, I hadn't watched yet. Don't judge me. No, I'm not gonna judge you. Like, did you get a chance to watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta, or you were just kind of busy this weekend? Because I will be recapping The Real Housewives of Atlanta on tomorrow. I usually do that on Tuesdays. Oh, and on Wednesday I'll be recapping Married to Medicine. Okay. She said, friend, me and TV just don't go together anymore. Laugh out loud. FMC, I got it. I get it. But Beauty in Black, girl, it's nothing like you probably seen before. And I forget the name of the last movie he made. It was okay, but this one is even better. This one is even better. And another reason why I really do choose to support Tyler Perry is because he does keep our Black actors booked and busy. So, he does give a lot of Black actors jobs. So, you have to, pretty much support Tyler Perry because of that. Because there's not a lot of, you know, um, people that are giving them jobs these days. So I do thank Tyler Perry for giving our Black actors a place where they can go and work. And she says, I'm watching Real Housewives of Atlanta again this afternoon. I feel like I missed some of the parts. Oh, okay. And she said, my SIL asked me about Beauty in Black. Sister in law asked me about Beauty in Black and told me she really liked it as well. Yes, you won't be disappointed. And like I said, I really did like the first 8 episodes, but I like this even better, the last 8 episodes. And when I tell you, I mean, I was talking to myself, I was yelling, I was laughing, like I was really into the movie, okay? And she said she also mentioned Book of Daniel on Prime is good too. Book of Daniel. I'll check that out when I have some free time, but I'm actually kind of behind right now because again, I still have to recap Married to Medicine as well as Real Housewives of Atlanta. So it's going to be, a little bit later in the week before I'll have some free time to be able to watch any other movies. But I will definitely look into it. Is it like a series? And FMC says she said it's about the story about Daniel and Goliath. Okay, okay. And the only thing about series, you really have to set aside some time to be able to watch it because what I found is if I try to watch it at night, okay, got it. It's a series. If I try to watch series at night, it will keep me up all night because I can't stop watching. Then I don't get no sleep and I got to go to work in the morning. So I try to only watch series on the weekends when I can just set aside a day and say that, okay, this is going to be my entertainment for the day. Because if I don't do that, I will not get no sleep because you just can't stop watching. And then sometimes you doze off, so then you miss parts. So that's another reason why I don't like to watch at night. And she said same for me as well. So yeah, I have to kind of set series, off to the side and watch those on the weekends because with everything else I have going on, in the evening time, I have to get my content together, so I wouldn't be able to do it until night, and that's when I start to fall asleep. So I have to save those for the weekend. But I have spotted a couple of other, good documentaries and series that I do want to watch because I love me a good old documentary. Really love documentaries. And FMC, did you get the opportunity to see Megan's documentary? Because that's really good as well. And FMC wants to know, am I going to review Real Housewives of Potomac later on this week. No, I actually don't watch any other housewives except for Atlanta. Um, I haven't been able, I mean, I haven't really tried, and I think it's kind of too late in the game. So I'm only going to probably be recapping Real Housewives of Atlanta. Hey, Mama Bees, thank you so much for being here, sis. Mama Bees, did you get a chance to watch Beauty in Black? I think Mama Bees watched the first eight, but I'm not sure if she had a chance to watch 8 through 16. She says, no, I haven't. Did you watch the first eight? And Eltham C says, no, I saw Megan's documentary, clips of Megan's documentary, but still need to watch the full show. Okay. Like LMC, after you watch that documentary, like it really put a lot of things in perspective and how this, how she has been bullied, tormented, and stalked for the last 3 years. And it's really sad to see. Okay, got it. Because I think she's, a great entertainer, musician, and she doesn't have a lot of family. So it's just a shame that they would target her because at the end of the day, she proved herself in court and he was convicted of the crime. So I don't understand how, after the fact, she had to continue to be bullied. I can understand, well, honestly, I can't understand anybody bullying anybody to that degree. But after the case, and it has been proven in the court of law, at that point, I felt like a lot of people should have just left it alone, okay? But they didn't. So Tory Lanez has since, and I'm not trying to get off topic, but he has since mentioned Malagra Grams in his music. So ultimately, it's a whole big mess. And I just feel like she did it all for clout. But yes, back to Beauty in Black. Um, Guys, if you haven't had a chance to watch it, it's a great watch, especially when you have the time to just watch all 8 episodes. It's a really great watch, and he did a lot of great work in this movie. And Alf MC says Malago Graham is disgusting. Yes, very. And now she started a GoFundMe to raise money for her attorney fees because she is being sued by Megan Thee Stallion. And the other thing with this movie, hey, Melanin Beauty, thank you so much for being here. The other thing in this movie, there is a lot of um, same sex, relations in this Beauty in Black movie. So there's a lot of good looking men in this movie, but there's also a lot of down low activity going on in this movie. So, and Melanin Beauty says, yes, it's on Netflix. Yes, did you see it, Melanin Beauty? Did you have the? Oh, Mama Bees was asking, was it on Netflix? I'm sorry, Mama Bees, I didn't see that. Yes, it's on Netflix. And Melanin Beauty says, yes, I love it. So tell me, did you like the first part one, or part two better, Melanin Beauty? Because I really enjoyed part one, but part two was off the chain. Hey, Leo, thank you so much for being here. And she says, I just started on Beauty in Black yesterday on episode 2. I'm going to catch up. Okay, so you went all the way back. So yeah, you have at least 14 more episodes to watch. And I'm kind of sad that I don't have any more episodes to watch because I want to see the end. Hey, Prissy Perfect. And she says, loved it. Like, for the people who just came in, I was telling them earlier that, oh my gosh, I was screaming. I was talking to myself. I was laughing. Like, the movie has everything you want to see in the movie. And Melanin Beauty says, I like both, but part two is better. Okay, got it. Yes, part two is off the charts. Yes, so Tyler Perry, he needs to get busy making more movies because you know, we want some more stuff that we can really relate to, some fun, stuff we can watch. So he needs to, keep our actors out here busy and create some more movies. Okay. Well, guys, that's going to be the end of my video. Today is Monday. I'm super busy at work. I'm always busy on Mondays, so I'm gonna go ahead and end there. And guys, if you have not done so already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you just happen to be catching the replay, drop down in the comments and let me know if you had the opportunity to watch Beauty in Black, and if you did, what did you think about it? And Leo said, have you watched Tyler Perry's new show on Amazon Prime? What's the name of it, Leo? Because I was trying to figure out the name of it so that I can watch it. What is the name of the new movie on Prime? Because Tyler Perry has definitely been busy. And Alpha MC says, have a great Monday. And you do the same, Alpha MC. And Leo says, okay, let me go look. Okay, go ahead. Take your time. And Alpha MC says, I'll come back to this live and leave a comment once I watch at least two episodes to tell you if I'm committed to finish it. Okay. Did Courtney get a chance to watch it? I know she said she was gonna try to give it two episodes. So I don't know if she actually had the chance to watch it. And Leo said, if you have to go, I will have the name for you later today. Yes, just drop down in the comments, Leo, and leave the name of Tyler Perry's movie so that I can check that out as well. Because he's been getting better and better with his movies, different plots and things like that. So I'm definitely interested. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.